What up, ScOutCast media fans? How the hell are you? I am so proud to tell everyone right here that I am entering the Twin Peaks. Yes, the camera placement is exactly where I want, or the picture screen is exactly where I wanted it to be. Because guess what? I'm at Twin Peaks. They are being generous enough to compensate us. This is brought to you by Twin Peaks, live at Twin Peaks the first time. I'm stoked for it, and we appreciate all that. I will get a little bit of drop-in knowledge on y'all, what they got in a bit. But for now, and I will absolutely slut myself out for it, because you know what? When people help you out, you help them back out in return. So thank y'all. Much obliged. 29-degree cold draft beer, because if it ain't cold, it ain't doo-doo. Come on now. That's right. You got to have beer. You want it cold. We're not in Germany. We're not in England. We don't want hot beer. We want cold beer. Come on now. It ain't cold, it ain't shit. That's what I say. All right. You know what else ain't shit? Let's move straight into this thing right now. This is mainly, we're going to do a show later on tonight too, but I really wanted to get in here just to inaugurate this beautiful occasion, our first major sponsor, our first like plug, because they deserve it. They deserve it. Everyone's been so nice here. Like the lady that is waiting on me, her name is Lindsay. She's great. We got Whitney and Andy, the two managers, and we got way more. I'll be happy to introduce them at several points. But for now, let's stick to sports. Okay. Here's the truth right now. I have to get something off my chest. All right. This is just the truth, and it's pissing me off. Two things it has to do. This is pitch to paint. So pitch to paint. Let's go with the paint first. Dennis Schroeder. Or Schroeder, I can't pronounce it necessarily because I know he has a German enunciation on it. He called KD responding to his comment saying the difference between FIBA and the NBA is NBA's entertainment and the FIBA is IQ. First off, he plays in the NBA, so salty, bro. And it continues with saltiness. Let's go with more saltiness. Okay, and then when he got salty, he got even saltier when KD came back. The Slim Reaper, Durantula, came back and told him, or not, he didn't mention him by name, but he did say, he had a picture of them with biting their gold medals saying, we got both. I'm paraphrasing, but we got both IQ and entertainment. And then he had the nerve to call KD small, weak, and I mean, bro. You going to talk about KD? Really? KD is the man. I know he's a little bit touchy on social media. I know he is. That's how social media is. Let's be real. But you can't just hate on KD, bro. That's some baby back bullshit. We don't like that. No one. I love KD. I know people give him a lot of shit for being out the Warriors when they didn't need him necessarily. So, and they had just lost to him. But if you guys are really going to hate on him, then you got to hate on LeBron too. I'm not doing either. As much as I hate on LeBron just because of the Jordan argument, I still have LeBron as my second best player in NBA history. Is that an insult? I don't think it is. Out of like the hundreds of thousands of NBA players that have been in there, why is it a crime to say LeBron James is number 2? There ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I like LeBron. I love LeBron. I mean, I think he's a great guy, I'm sure. But got to do it right, though, man. Everyone's putting shade on all these dudes, man. Come on, bro. All right. That's one thing off the table right now. There's another thing that is absolutely bothering me, and I'm going to go ahead and get it off the table right freaking now. Noah Lyles needs to stop talking so much shit, so much to everyone else in football and basketball. We get it. You're in track. It ain't flashy. It ain't sexy compared to everything else in America. You in the wrong damn. This is gonna sound really American, and I hope it doesn't come off ignorant, but I'll back it up. I promise. You're in America racing. You're racing for America. What are Americans most interested in sports-wise? It's not track. It's not soccer or football. It is NFL and NBA. When we call ourselves world champions, that's pretty much because that's what we always proved to be. Gold medalists in one, and no other sport competes in football. So why aren't they allowed to? No, Lyle's got he's all butthurt. He's butthurt as hell. I mean, honestly, I think Tyreek is absolutely out of pocket talking about all this. But let's be real, though. Let's be real. If Tyreek really thinks that, then let him put his money where his mouth is. Let's go. If Noah Lyles thinks that he could say they're not real world champions of what, then let him put his money where his mouth is. The guy who literally got the vid when he was losing and all of a sudden, but then he was able to go out partying the next night. Suspect. Just saying. Suspect as hell. All right. Had to get that off my chest. And if something else comes up to it, I will definitely let y'all know. Trust me, I ain't afraid of all that shit. I am not afraid. I'm not afraid. All right. I'm going to bring it up. Sorry, I had to block Twin Peaks out because I got to show my pretty face for this. Because now we're going to get into T-minus 2 days, 48 out, less than 48 hours away is the ScOutCast Swaggy League Draft, where I'm going to try and stay as impartial as possible, but we know whose sweet face is going to win. But I'm commissioner, so I'm not allowed to say such a thing. Well, let's get real here. On the real, let's give some last second fantasy advice, like short notice fantasy advice. All right. So there's been a lot of questions so far about CMC being the top running back right now, or not. He is the top running back. Excuse me, the top draft pick. Okay, I'm going to tell all of y'all this, and this is why I'm stopping right now. I'm flipping over to the Panthers side of the hat. I am a Panthers mega fan. I have been for a lot, not MAGA fan for Brady out there, mega fan. I am going to go ahead and tell you now. He played 80% of the snaps this past year, which is, in this new age of the game, pretty fucking absurd. But he's still awesome. I love CMC. I met CMC. I mean, we're not like boys, but I met him. But he's a nice, humble gentleman. I don't wish anything bad upon him, but I just know that he is fractal and can potentially get hurt any moment, which is not something I want for fantasy. That being said, if he was available for some godforsaken reason in the second round, I would snag him in the second. In a PPR league, especially. All right. In a PPR league, take him right there. Okay. But in the meantime, no one going to convince me otherwise. None of y'all dudes going to convince me otherwise. Dudes, ladies, etc. I'm drafting a running back first round. Maybe I'm just fronting, so the rest of my league think that's what I'm doing. Maybe I'm not. We'll never know. But I'm trying to tell y'all, because I actually want y'all to do the right thing. Shout out to Spike Lee. I want you to do the right thing. Receiver. Yes, there are a lot of good receivers, a lot of great receivers. There are elite fantasy receivers. Don't make the wrong choice. Go out and get you know what I'm saying, get a damn receiver, like a star one. Like, I got my list. It's different than everyone else's because I think higher of Sam Darnold. Look at Justin Jefferson as number 1 or 2. Him and T Hill, him and Reek, the Cheetah. Those are number 1 and 2. Then it goes CeeDee Lamb once I'm actually positive he's going to sign. And then once CeeDee Lamb is signed, then he'd be number 3. But until he's not, I have Jamar Chase right there. And he's not signed, so same thing. same caveat, all of the above goes to apply to him. So just keep an eye on it. All right, it's going to be a couple of days. Now, are you going to take that risk? I would, because I don't see any of them pulling a Le'Veon Bell, man. I do not see it. Don't see that shit happen. The man really wants to play, but the men in general, they want to play, but they want to get paid. So let's be real. Brandon Ayuk, another one. He wouldn't be a first round anyway. He wouldn't be a first rounder for me anyway. But he's a solid second round. So everyone, be careful of that. If you're going to do a running back, it's tricky, okay? I'm not going to give away too many tricks of the trade, but I kind of have to because I'm hosting and I want to give you all good advice. So I'll give away my tricks of the trade. How about this? You know what? Fine. Fuck it. I'll give tricks of the trade away. I'm going to take a receiver first round. Everyone knows this all. Second round, I'm probably going to take another receiver, or if a CMC for some weird reason is available, I would take it. Or I saw earlier Yates from ESPN, who I respect. I don't respect ESPN all the time. In fact, most of the time. But I respect Yates. And he has Josh Allen first. I get his understanding. I think Mahomes is absolutely a better pick. He didn't do me wrong at all. Didn't do me dirty. Mahomes would be the only one I would take in the second round, depending on how many people you got in your league. If you got less than 12 or 10, I'd wait till the third. But again, depends. But be careful. Here's your options on this. Receiver first. That's my. I will stand by that. I will stand by that. Receive it with receivers. And also running back. Beware, because they get injured so much. Receivers, I know they can. I know there's a heavier bulk of it these days. It is a travesty, no doubt about it. Not to be confused with a Travis Kelce. All right. By the way, who you should not take until about sixth round. People were being. I love Travis Kelce, man, but never take a tight end no matter who it is till the sixth round. I'm getting off course though. Shocking. Here is the blind proof truth here. If I was going to draft someone in the second round that was a running back, most likely run CMC ain't going to be there. Jonathan Taylor. That's your guy. Jonathan Taylor. I swear to God, people are sleeping on this dude. He's only ranked 9th best in the entire league as of ESPN's rankings. He's going to be good. He is good. He's going to be really good fantasy-wise. Just letting you know now. I am a prognosticator. I am a prophet sent from fantasy from the beyond. Yeah, I'm being cocky, but I don't give a rat's ass. I know I'm right. The same way I know Najee Harris is going to be the one that gets more touchdowns, but I wouldn't go with running backs for Pittsburgh unless it's from the 7th round. The same way, I also know that Zay Flowers needs to be on people's list for the mid rounds. And the same way, I know for a damn fact that people are sleeping hardcore on Xavier Worthy from the fucking Chiefs, dude. That boy about to go off freaking. That dude going off hardcore. He about to go off without a freaking. He's going to be their number 1 receiver this year, minus Travis Kelce. But in terms of receivers, he's there. He there. He that dude. All right? Don't get it twisted. Xavier Worthy is absolutely a dog, and people are sleeping on, they got too many people over there. They're passing offense. Okay. Y'all to do that, I'm going to let him fall to the 5th round. I'm snagging that dude right there. Especially when Hollywood Brown is sidelined for the time being. Jahmyr Gibbs, sneaky big news, coming back for week 1. Does that change my opinion? No. The Lions, however, are a team, unlike the Chiefs, where it's unpredictable to me. I know where the Chiefs are going to go in terms of like their looks. You can already see the writing on the wall. Now, are the like the Chargers, are they going to be so focused on Dobbs and holy crap, just had a brain fart. But you guys know what I'm saying, like the Ravens running backs, like are they the former Ravens backs? Are they going to no like that? I still have a hard time believing they're going to be run heavy this year. That's why I'm leaning more towards Austin Eckler than either of those two, Josh Dobbs or the gentleman I cannot remember at the moment. So think before you leap when it comes to this, all right? I'm just saying. But with the receiver, Xavier Worthy, people are going to draft him so late. By the way, shout out to Twin Peaks, $5 margaritas every day. First product placement. These are your daily offers. $14 buckets. These $3.99 cheap shots. Don't let it fool you. A lot of this is what y'all would take anyway. And the $5 over here margaritas, which I happen to have as we speak. So keep an eye on the prize. And these right here I won't go totally into, but this is more of a schedule. So that being said, shout out Twin Peaks. I appreciate it. All right. Back to the topic at hand. I'm be careful with the people that are going to miss week 1, week 2, but they could pay dividends. I'm not as down on Justin Jefferson, which is a great transition to Sam Darnold because he's the one passing the ball. People are they're giving hey Darnold too much flack right now. Not to be confused with Flacco. Give Sam Darnold his flowers right now. Not Zay flowers. I'm in his actual roses in a good way because that man is going to be just as good. We're all of a sudden, because one rookie gets injured, we're saying, oh man, like, did we all believe in that rookie anyway? And if you did, you're a damn fool. I didn't believe in him anyway. I'm not trying to kick a man while he's down, but it's just absolute bullshit. None of us believed him, and all of a sudden now it's like, oh, well, Sam Darnold. I believe in Sam Darnold more than J.J. McCarthy. You must be J.K. kidding me, all right? Sorry, I guess you must be J kidding me, okay? No. Hell with that. J.J. McCarthy, sorry you got hurt. Dude ain't the answer. Because if he's the answer, I don't know what the motherfucking question is. Let's be honest. Let's have an honest conversation. If you disagree with me, write it in the comments because I'm telling you, if he's the answer, then I don't know what. And you got the wrong answer sheet. Jesus, J.J. McCarthy was nothing. He is nothing burger with bland sugar-free ketchup on it, with a bag of cheap Lance chips and an RC Cola or a Dr. Thunder from Walmart. It's like no. Bo Nix looks better. Is going to look better than him. I don't think Bo Nix is going to look like shit either, but that's because I don't believe in Sean Payton. So let's just not get it twisted. Everyone needs to absolutely hold the phone on insulting Sam Darnold. Vikings are going to be right there for those top 3 spots in the NFC North. The Bears are getting better, but they're not there yet. The Bears ain't there. Don't despair because they only need another year. That was corny, but I had to do it. So just be honest with yourselves. Like I said, that's like the key word, the credo for today. Be honest with yourself. When you're doing this draft, oh, by the way, another receiver I didn't mention, and I put him in top 3 before CeeDee Lamb. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Best name in the league. He is who you want. He is the droid you want. Star Wars reference. I can't. I had to. They're going to focus on him so much. But let's also move a little bit to, let's take a break from fantasy for a second. let's give some respect elsewhere temporarily. I have to say that I am so impressed right now with the way that I don't know. I'm just so impressed right now with the way that people are actually. I can't believe I'm saying this. I'm sorry. People, I have to give respect to the analysts who are giving so much respect to the Atlanta Pigeons. So it's good to give them their participation points right now. I'm so happy for them. I know they got Bijan Robinson. I like Bijan Robinson. They got Kyle Pitts. I like him, and I know they got Drake London. I'm so glad that people can just give them like a clap, pat on the back. Good job. Good job. They still suck. That's right. I said it. I'm a Panthers fan all day, and I'll say it as I'm running with it. Panthers are winning this division. Bryce Young, his over-under is 3,700 yards-ish, give or take. He's passing for over 4,000 this year. I still am stand by what I said, where he's going to have better numbers than C.J. Stroud, but the Texans will have a better record. I'm standing by. I don't care if you think I'm wrong, because guess what? You'll see, and you'll come to see it my way. Deontay Johnson is also going to have a hella breakout here. Hella breakout here. He already had with the Steelers. He's going to have even more of one now. But, don't take my word for it. Bet against him. Bet against him. Like all the other haters. I love my friends who are Giants fans, but those in glass houses, those in glass meadowlands. Hey, I'm just telling you. We'll see what happens here. All right. Before we keep going with fantasy, let's go into NFL questions of the day right now. I saw this recently, breaking news from NFL.com, and then it broke on everything else. Brandon Ayuk, more of the same. However, they have a deal structured for the Pittsburgh. They do have one structured. Now, whether they choose, but they're trying to sign him at all costs. But apparently, it's been accepted by Ayuk's camp. Take that for what you will. I don't know what's going to happen. If Ayuk goes there, this is going to be a very interesting transaction. He is that good. And if the Niners lose him because of semantic, shoot. Delicious. Very well made. Very well made. Thank you, Twin Peaks. So, speaking of Twin Peaks, if you like absolute delicious bar food, and let's also not to mention the fact they got incredible wings. They come fat. I showed it earlier. They got a good lunch menu. You choose a combo. You can get a salad, and you get all this. And for the good price, through 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., man, you can get all this for under $15. And it's still incredible food. Now, here's one I want to give you a heads up back, because I know I'm biased. I'm biased as hell about this. Okay. You can get a lot of stuff from other places, but they do something that is bomb. Spicy meatball skillet right here. Meatball skillet. I know y'all can't see it, but check out their website for further description. Damn, bro, it's like eating spaghetti without the actual noodles, but it's bomb as hell. Something else I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you about. The Texas style cheesecake is bomb. Man, let's see if I can get it right here for you too. Texas style cheesecake, all right? Right here. Or cheesesteak, excuse me. Got that ribeye or that sliced sirloin, queso peppers, jalapenos, pico de gallo. Man, that's bomb as hell. And you can find so much more at their website. So go ahead, go make that your destination next time. If you want to watch sports, they got you, and official home of UFC. if you're into the fighting game, baby. And I'm not talking about Philadelphia Eagles fighting where you're, getting batteries hitting each other. All right, formal fighting. Whatever happens in the parking lot's a thing. All right, so let's keep moving on real quick. I want to go over a couple of things today. Since we're doing pitch to paint, I've been saying this for weeks, and I'm sorry I have not followed, or it's been a week, but it feels like longer. Let me give you all something to look at for betting today, because, and that's going to be I don't do preseason football, just for the fact of the matter. I don't do preseason football betting because it's a kamikaze mission. We got several games today, a lot of games. When I say several, I mean a lot of games, a plethora. Here's the one I like the most, though. This could be the most gimme game you can have. And at the same time, I'm going to call a sleeper. I'm calling a sleeper. White Sox against the Giants. Now, I know what you're saying to yourself. I know what you're saying. But the Giants, as good as they're doing, I can see their spread right now against the White Sox, 7.5. Or was that the runs? Let me make sure. That's the total. Okay. I see this being lower scoring. Okay. Shout out to Lindsay. She just hooked me up on this. I appreciate it. Good Lord, man. San Francisco money line minus 255. I mean, it's not a bad pick. It's not. If you're trying to look for an upset, go for the clean Sox. Not the Red Sox, the clean Sox, the White Sox. It's a clean this year, but I could see him breaking the 3-game skid. Who's on the bump, just to make sure? Let's see who's on the bump. Martin and Red. Ooh. So we got an inexperienced pitcher. We got 2 inexperienced pitchers. Yeah, actually, the Giant pitcher is inexperienced, but his ERA is 6. I'm actually going to go with the Sox, not the Sox, but the Sox. Whatever. I don't know. I can't do the accent. Go with the White Sox on this if you're feeling frisky, okay? I'll even do it right in front of your face right now. Oh, before I do that, let me go ahead and finish up the lines here. Sorry, I could have thought of something funny. Okay, Orioles and Mets. I'm sorry, Jordan. I love you. My co-host Jordan, my colleague, my friend. He works at Citi Field. He's a Mets fan. The Orioles aren't losing 2 games in a row to the Orioles. The Mets aren't losing 2 games, or the Orioles aren't losing 2 games to the Mets. Pardon me. Today, the Mets are going to fall to the O's. I mean, the run line is plus 1.5. It's really not that much, but you can do a parlay off of that, piggyback off each of that stuff to where you can do a total of 8.5. That's tough, actually. I'm going under on this one. I'm going to take the lower. I'm actually going to make an official decision, and I will make all these bets literally in a second. Parlay that with the total being under 8.5, which goes towards the Mets, but plus 1.5 going towards the Orioles because they will win by more than 2 runs. That's my other one, okay? I'm calling that. And your player props, I will leave that more to you, okay? You people out there, beautiful people out there. Here's another intriguing one. This will be a great game, but I'm not sure how I feel about betting on it. Phillies and the Braves. I wouldn't touch this game. Both teams are fairly on fire right now, to an extent, in the last 5 games at least. Here's one I definitely will advise that you take. This game's going to be very interesting. And that would be Seattle Mariners versus the LA Dodgers. Don't ask me why. This is a gut feeling. I know they're falling apart. Seattle is. Let's call this a gut feeling. I don't know how to explain it. And I know it's not very scientific. One, Bueller, everyone, Bueller. Yeah, Bueller is on the on the bump tonight for the Dodgers. Miller's on the bump for the Mariners. I got to go with, even though it's the opening pitch or it's the starting pitcher, I got to go with the better, more reliable one. I know the Mariners fall apart. Give me the Mariners. Let's see the money line real quick. Give me the Mariners money line. Give me the over on this game, which is 8.5, and give me the run line. I'm taking it straight sweep. Take the Mariners on a straight 3 parlay sweep. And I don't usually go. Everyone that knows me, if you watch, then you're awesome and you're smart. And if you don't watch, then you're fucking up and you need to start watching. Because I'm telling you, for some reason I got a knack for baseball. Take the Mariners, clean sweep across the board. So I'm telling y'all. And I'll do it in a second. I'll actually go ahead and get on it. That's my 3 recommendations. Well, more than 3, but you get what I'm just at. Don't hesitate to do that. I think that's safe, except for the White Sox one. I get it. That's risky. That's risky. I'll give you all that. That's fair. That's fucking risky. I'll give it to you. But moving past that, all right. Let me get this logged in, and I'm going to show you all exactly that I am for real about this. I just don't want you to see me have my login. All right, here we go. All right, I'm going to show you all right as I'm doing it. Baseball, hey, forget about it. I'm not betting on the Yankees right now. I'm tired of the Yankees for now. It just doesn't seem like good juju right now. Where are we at? All right, I'm going to bet. Here we are. Chicago White Sox. Ooh. All right, so y'all know I'm doing it. It's Chicago White Sox. White Sox. Oof. I'm going under. I'm going to go less than that. I'm going to go spread. I'm taking the money line. All right, y'all see it right here. I'm taking the 2-leg parlay on this, okay? Just letting you know. I'm gonna put 10 on it, okay? Putting 10 on it. Oof. See what happens. All right. Now, next one. Told y'all I'm a man of my word here. Let's go. All right, here's the next one. There we are. The Mets and the Orioles. Ooh, there we are. That's the other one I did. Wait, hold on. Let's go with the other one that was actually easier. It wasn't easy, but it was the one I said we were going to clean sweep. As y'all listen to Baja Man in the background, if y'all can hear it. All right, here we go. Mariners. 3 clean sweep all around. Ooh, yeah, yo. All right. Bye. Oh. Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out. I know I'm not trying to stall the damn show. I'm sorry about that, everyone. Ugh. No. All right, there we go. That's made. And the show, I made a promise. I'm going to stick with it. One more to do. The Mets and the Orioles. All right. Taking the money line. Well, actually, What do I do? Sorry, it's hard to do this when you're actually like, when you're like focusing on the screen. All right, I'm taking the under. I'm taking that. $10, 42. I'm taking it. All right, everyone. I'm a man of my word. That's placed. Everything's happening. So let's see. Hey, put my money where my mouth is. My mouth's a nice big one, but a nice smile. All right, everyone. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this bad boy down here real quick. I'm gonna give you a couple more fantasy advices and fantasy advice. Couple more pieces of advice for fantasy. Then I'm gonna piece up out of here. But first off, well, I'll get to that. One more thing I should point out. If you are going to really think that Josh Allen right now is better in fantasy than Pat Mahomes, I want to point out that Steph Diggs is not there, and they're going to focus more on the running game. I also want to point out that everyone that's all about the Falcons and all up on there, you know what? They're missing a lot of pieces, whether it's offensive line and especially defense. I don't care if they just got Judon. We'll see what happens. But Raheem Morris is already being weird about stuff. And I like it. Jaden Williams. Look at him. All right, everyone. Let's go ahead and wrap this sucker up like prom night. I'm about to get out of here. I want to give another thanks to Twin Peaks. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this and helping sponsor this beautiful show to make it better. Hey, I'm just saying, good food, cold beer, great times. That's what it matters about. It's all nothing better than all that. All right. Draft is going to be here on this very building. I don't know what spot, but this very building on Thursday, 4 o'clock Eastern. We're going to have several faces. JV, also known as Varsity, he's going to be there. We're going to have, we won't have Dylan, we won't have Joe. Unfortunately, that's okay. We will have Gabe, we will have Jordan, and we will also have Andrew, our newest addition. Thank you to Total Apex Sports. He's a great writer and podcaster over there. He's in our league. He will be there also. This is going to be fun. We're going to have a great time. So thank you to everyone in this league. Thank you to everyone making it happen. And thank you again to Twin Peaks. Good food, cold beer, great times. In the meantime, I will say, actually, I'll see y'all later on. Episode later tonight. But y'all have yourselves a great night, okay? Peace.